Hi, my name is Julia from Jooya Teaching Resources, and I'm here to walk you through and show you what's in one of my most popular products, which is Music Bundle 2. And I apologise now if you can hear a mower in the background. I swear that every time I try and do something, my husband decides to be really noisy, so he's mowing the lawn. So anyway, let's try. So this is, as I said, I was just in my store, and if you go to bundles, you'll see this. I'll just go back there, sorry, so you can see where it is. Okay, so here's my lovely store, and save with bundles. And here it is, bundles, music lessons bundle number 2. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is the product I use with my Year 8 students. Okay, so these resources I use, it takes the whole year for us to get through all of this, but as I said, it's Year 8, my grade 8s. You can be obviously used with other classes, but we do this with grade 8, and it ensures that we get elective classes in Year 9 and 10. So just to have a quick look, so these are some of the products you get in it. African music lessons, so that's beginnings of rock. So we go through African and jazz music, rock music, which is our pioneers of rock, beginning of rock, rock instruments, okay, and then pop and rock, and so it just goes through a few things. As I said, I'll show you all this in a moment. And then a rock design project, and then also an African music composition project, and P.E.E.L paragraph writing, rhythm theory, worksheets, treble note worksheets, and the T.X.X.C. thing there. So there's lots and lots of stuff. So let's go through and actually have a look at each of these resources individually so you can have a look. So this is where I start with the beginnings of rock. So you get two versions of it. So I'll just show you quickly. This is the one I use for display in the classroom. Let's get rid of that and make that smaller. Okay, so this is the reason I use this in the classroom, is it's got the coloured background. So you can see here that you've got suggested performance pieces. Again, you just click on the link and you go straight to it. This is one of the pieces we use and play. ABC Nyana, I use a lot of percussion, like tuned and untuned percussion to do this. And Banawa is another fun one. That goes straight with the assignment. And then you can see that there's stacks and stacks of information here. Lots of things for the kids to do. So lots about Super 6, Music of Africa. And again, in this you can see like links to drumming, okay, shows you all sorts of things. And then music things. So here you can see, if you just, dynamics, you click on that, you'll go straight to the YouTube thing, which is the music and listening assignment, or listening lesson for that. And then if you want to use this P.E.E.L paragraph or a T.X.X.C, whichever one you prefer to write with, you don't even have to do those bits, but we often will do an assignment at the end of the year, a listening assignment. And so to get the kids ready for that assignment, where they choose a song that they like, we get them writing about the music that they've analysed. So if I just close that one out, and I'll show you then the printable version. So what we actually do, and I do say we because I use this with my staff, we print this out for our kids. So we print out a class set, so we have enough that's for it's one between 2 students. So I'm not printing that, like, it's only 16 copies. It gives us a little bit of a buffer, and then the kids actually have this. So we do a semester 1 and semester 2. So this one goes in semester 1 along with the next one, which I'll show you. So again, it's exactly the same as what's on the board, so the kids get to see whatever's on the board is here in black and white for them. Okay, so that's a much more printer friendly version. So if you want to use worksheets or print this out for the kids, you do. Honestly, I'll tell you, I don't print this out. We read through this information here, we have a look at the video, we glue this into our books, and then we do this activity on the board. So I'll just write the heading Music of Africa, and then we go through this together. So text to text connection, word to text, etc. We do that in writing into our book. So I don't actually print that page out, but I leave it up there for if you want to, or if you've got a casual teacher or a substitute teacher, you might want to use it that way. And again, I don't print this out. We have this displayed, we look at the music, and we write into our books in sentences. So the name of the music is the group or performers playing it is, the style of music is. Okay, and then, you know, we answer these in sentences. So I said, I don't print these out. Again, I don't print these out either. We just literally use our board. Okay, so lots and lots of wonderful things in here to do. Lots of listening. So essentially, we start a lesson with this, make a connection. We read the information, look at the videos, read the information, look at the videos, label our instruments for this particular lesson, okay, and then do that, and then we do our next activity, a Super 6 activity, and then that usually is enough for one lesson, and then we do some performance activities, and then the next lesson we would do the rhythm, like the listening thing, and again that's enough for one lesson, and then we do performance activities. So again, you can see that there is stacks in here, connects to the elements of music, lots and lots of stuff. So if I'll just quickly, sorry I'm going through this rather quickly, but I want to go through jazz. Now look, this is a very, very brief history of jazz music. I'm not doing this as a history lesson. I do this as a just an introduction so kids get an idea of how things and why things happened, and it's a very good discussion point. Often this lesson goes for a whole lesson because we have a lot of discussion about the how horrible, what the conditions were for the African slaves, and just you know, it's just a very, very good discussion point with what's going on in the world at the moment with Black Lives Matter. As I said, it just leads into a really good discussion, and it just, yeah, you treat and discuss that how you need to. As I said, I'm not trying to do a long history on slavery and all those things. It's just an introduction, and so students have a better understanding of where music comes from. So again, lots more things here, and look, you may choose not to use this music, okay, for a variety of reasons. You might want to use something else. This was written before a lot of things have happened in the world since, you know, this video has been made in July of 2020, so you know, a lot of things have happened in 2020, and if you're looking back on this year, yeah, lots and lots of things. Anyway, lots of things, jazz, and we go into jazz music. Again, the kids love these things, and you can see that there. So I'm not going to go much further with that. However, when I'm teaching this, I usually do this assignment with it. So the kids get to do this assignment. Again, we choose the music that was usually Obi-Senyana or the Banawa piece, which is in here. Actually, I'll make that a bit bigger again, sorry. Okay, so it gives you your like task description, marking rubrics. Okay, for me, we use it as a performance and a composition project. Okay, and then again, exactly what's in the other thing, Obi-Senyana and Banawa. We teach them how to do it, what to do, and then we let them loose on how to arrange the piece. So here's the assignment that they do. Usually takes us about 5 weeks to get them through to what the actual assignment completed, with lots of time in class to do that. But if you're doing this distance learning, yeah, you'd have to adapt it and have a think about how you might want to do that. I said I didn't need to do that myself here in Australia for us. The next unit of work I do normally is the Pioneers of Rock unit. So again, same deal. You get a interactive whiteboard or whiteboard one to use with a coloured background, and a printable one, which is again the ones we give the kids. So I do a semester book, so these two units go in the semester 1 book. Okay, and yes, we go through things like, as you can see here, KWL, there's lots of spelling words and match it activities if you want to do that, roots of rock and roll, where it came from, which again, it's, you know, if you've done the previous unit, it goes straight into it. Blues, I'm actually doing this at the moment, this particular unit with my classes, and we just did the blues. They love listening to this music. Again, use it as an extension piece, but you can see lots and lots of things. We go basically roots of rock and roll, where it sort of comes from, and then, you know, development of rock and roll, including country music and blues music, and then goes into Fats Domino. We start there. A good discussion point about why he wasn't as famous as the white counterparts who were stealing his music. We won't go there. Anyway, and then again, obviously Bill Haley and the Comets, Buddy Holly, Elvis Presley, and the kids love playing the music. I do guitars. By this stage, we're doing guitars, and the kids love playing them. So it's a good thing. So again, suggested performance pieces. Just have to click and have a listen. And now a train's going past. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so here you can see, and again, this is a printable version. Again, I don't do that activity printing out for each word. We just get the kids, I get the kids to actually do that in their books like that. And they love doing that. So you can see lots of things. And I'm so sorry, I can't believe how noisy it is. I have to say, when I do this lesson, I said, I'm literally just doing this at the moment. We've been doing 12-bar blues in G, and the kids love playing it, and they're having a struggle playing chords, but they get there. But I will say, I'll play the 12-bar blues, and I walk around the classroom because I've got my guitar, you know, with a strap, and I play, and I'll say, okay, how did you get to school this morning? And they'll go, we come on the bus. Okay, so did anything happen on the way to school this morning? Yeah, it did. Okay, so no, all right. So then I literally just make up a song for them on the spot, and then I go to another student. They love that lesson. It's just, they have so much fun with that one. But again, it makes it a great assignment if you want to do that, composing a 12-bar blues song for them. Again, lots and lots of information, but if I don't keep wiggling, you're not going to get to see everything in it. Alrighty, so some more. Then I go to Instruments of Rock and Pop. Okay, and again, lots and lots of things here. Again, I'll just pause on there. Please pause it if you need to. Instruments, the KWL chart. You can see it's basically set out, each one is the same. We go into electric guitar, bass guitar, drum kit, saxophone, and rock keyboard. I've been doing this with another group of kids at the moment, and they've been loving it. An older group, only because I didn't get to do that when they were in year 8 with them. Again, same deal, connection to like lots of pieces to look at and listen to, and the same sort of format. So if I quickly just duck onto, say, all right, bass guitar, have a look, do that, and then you can see we actually label the guitar, and then this, the kids, you know, like this music. Okay, and again, same deal, links to the music and everything, and a printable version for you as well. So I'm not going to go through that. And then the last one is, I finished the year with this one, Kings and Queens of Rock and Pop, and let's just have a look at the printable one today. Then I'll make that a bit smaller for you. Okay, and again, this just, you can pick and choose what you want to do, but I literally go through all sorts of things. So we have music of the 60s, we go into the Beatles, some soul music, and we have a look at Aretha Franklin, then popular music, then protest movement, Joni Mitchell with Big Yellow Taxi. Again, that could be a whole unit in itself, honestly. Then we have a look at music of the 70s and some Led Zeppelin and Stairway to Heaven, some music. That one, Life on Mars, is David Bowie. Okay, still extension activities, again, 1980s, some B-52s with Love Shack, Madonna, can't miss her, and Michael Jackson, obviously, and extension activities. Now, again, you could choose to obviously do other people and listen to other people, but look, honestly, the kids actually love it. I'm surprised. It surprised me every year that they actually like these bits and pieces. And then I should say some bonus ones. So we go to Bon Jovi, some In Excess as an Aussie, can't help it. Kylie Minogue, another Aussie. Pink, Beyonce, Eminem, Bruno Mars, and Taylor Swift. So there's lots and lots of information here. And again, you can pick and choose what you want to do. But say we actually go and have a look at, let's go and have a look at some Bruno Mars. Here's the extension activities. So, there's Pink. Okay, in the song, paragraph writing, Beyonce. Actually, look how, yeah, so we can do that. Link to music, her song, Single Ladies. Okay, and then again, writing. So these ones at the end are simply just some information and a listening activity. Okay, so that's in that one. Again, fun unit to do. Yeah, I don't want to go out of this. Sorry. Oh, go away. Sorry. Okay, so the next one, next things are, okay, the assignment. As I said, now the other assignment that I do with this one is this rock design project. Usually when I'm doing the instruments of rock and pop, we start this assignment. And again, this has got some great stuff in it. The kids love it. They'd have to design a band logo or individual logo, t-shirt, album cover, etc. And everything is in there. So again, marking rubrics. And here's the student handout. So literally you just have to hand this, like print it out and give it to the kids. This makes a really, really good distance learning project for this year, honestly. Logo ideas, projects, and it would be really easy to adapt this to for online learning. Okay, so fantastic. Fake book, InstaClick, we know what they are supposed to be, but I can't use them. T-shirt design, cover design, you know, and some questions what they need to do, and here's some samples, so you've got some things to show the kids. Okay, and then the last, keep doing that, sorry. Then the last couple of things that you get in there are the pitch theory worksheets. Again, great fun. Okay, lots and lots and lots of things in here. Lots and lots of worksheets that are really simple. Again, this could be really easy to adapt for online learning, because you just have to put it in a little thingy here, or you know, so that they're answering what notes they are there. So nice and easy for that one. And again, with rhythm theory, because I was actually originally created this for use where I would create a book class set, and they don't write into the books, they write their answers onto a page. So there's some information. Okay, and then they, you know, easily could do that, those activities. I won't go through all that because there's lots there. And then the last things, they're set out the same. The P.E.E.L paragraph writing templates and the T.X.X.C, exactly the same. These can be used with any bit of music, but you can see we've got all the elements of music there. Okay, and some marking rubrics. And then basically we go through each of the elements, the dynamics and the questions, harmony. Okay, and the thing is, it's got these here. So if I just pull up the same thing for the T.X.X.C, make that a bit smaller, and have a look. It's set up the same. It just depends on what you're using. And again, harmony, same questions. The thing that's different is this page. Okay, so if I make that a little bit smaller, you can see that it's the T.X.X.C. Topic, extend, explain, example, conclude. Whereas if I go back to the P.E.E.L one for harmony, it's just that. Okay, so that is all these wonderful resources that you get for the music bundle 2, and it is, as I said, available in my store. Music bundle 2. It's enough work for a whole year. Okay, I hope that has really helped you. Thank you for watching. I know it's a long video, but there's so much in there, so that's why it's nice and long. As I said, I'm Jooya from Jooya Teaching Resources, and so thanks so much for listening and watching.